in today's video, I will be discussing some basic things that you would need for a small home studio in order for you to create beautiful portraits and at the same time show you how I use those equipment to create these images. So hi everyone, this is Jiggie, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel and welcome to my small home studio. So for you guys who are not familiar with the channel, this is a relatively small shooting area that I use for my standard portraits. This area, this wooden area here, is only 2.5 meters wide and about 4 meters deep. Now you could see that the studio is a little bit bigger than that, but today I will just be using this particular area so that it can be replicated in a small area. Okay, so to begin, the first thing that you would need in a studio is always a way to hold your lights. And there are two ways to do that. The first is a light stand or a C-stand. Now, for purposes of having just one stand in a studio, I would always recommend getting a C-stand, though it is a bit more expensive. But you could see that at the same footage or the same area that it occupies, the C-stand can go so much higher. It's a lot sturdier than light stands like these. But these things are also very nice. So if you just want to start out with light stands, it's okay. But if you're to invest in something for your studio, I will always suggest going with a C-stand and a very good branded C-stand because you would feel it whenever you're lifting your light. Now, these C-stands also have what we call boom arms. Now, these boom arms allow you to actually put the light in a certain area and not have the light stand seen, or the C-stand. However, the thing with boom arms like these is that it's not really meant for a small space. That's why I actually found something that I truly enjoyed, especially when I shoot those beauty clamshell portraits like what I'm going to demonstrate later. This one, let me put this here first. This one is from Newer. It actually just attaches to the end of your C-stand, or it could also attach to the end of your light stand. And what it does is that it allows you now to put your light off center, or meaning it could put your light right on top of your camera, which can be here, without having the light stand actually interfering with your shot. And at the same time, you could even extend it further like so. So it makes this one so simple. It's the fact that it's also got pins here for you to mount your light just makes life a lot easier. So this is how you will hold on to your light. Now the light that I would recommend for a small home studio is actually just a 2-foot octa. I have one right here. This one's from Photo, but of course you could use any light that you have at your disposal, and I would really suggest a 2-foot octa is a good starting point for beauty portraits because you could do so much already with this. Now, you may think that you'd want to have a lot of light sources, but in reality, mastering one light is the key to creating beautiful images to begin with. So you have to really master just using one light, but you could always use another source of light from your one light, which you get from reflectors. So those are basically your fill light. Now, this one, actually, for some reason, I don't understand why it took me so long to get this, but I'll get to this later. Let's talk about first your standard reflectors like this one. It's called a 5-in-1 reflector. So the 5-in-1 reflector, the purpose of this one is to bounce light so that you can have fill light or you could diffuse your light. But basically, these are 5-in-1 reflectors. It's called 5-in-1 because you've got silver, white, then when you open it up, you've got gold and black, and then a diffuser. Now, these 5-in-1 reflectors have always been great as a studio accessory. However, you always need someone to hold it for you. Or if you want to put a reflector holder, then you would need another light stand. Then you would also need a reflector holder. So for beauty portraits inside the studio, I would actually recommend these curved reflectors because this just fits whatever it is that you need. So this one is the same. It's also got white, black, gold, and silver. But the difference is, look at this one. It's already structured. So it's very easy to, it curves around the person's face. So that's already very nice and it's structured so it's easy to hold. But you don't really need to hold it because it's got an attachment for a light stand. So you could just put it on a light stand like this. And plus, because of that, there's also an adjustment so that you could tilt it to which direction you want the light to go, meaning where you want the light to reflect. So I really can't believe it took me so long to get one of these curved reflectors, and they're really fantastic, especially for beauty portraits. Now, the last but not the least is that you would need a background. Now, normally most studios would have something like this. This is a seamless paper. This one's from Savage. It's about 9 feet wide. So it definitely won't fit in a small home studio like so. But I have portable backdrops, and these are the ones that I use. This one is a relatively small backdrop compared to this one, but it serves its purpose, especially for tight headshots. This is a collapsible backdrop. So, like the 5-in-1 reflector, except that this one's a lot bigger. See? There. So, let's say, for example, this area here is already a wall. All you have to do is put this on your wall, and you already got a black backdrop. Or if you want, you could flip it over, and it's already white. In this particular case, I'm going to put it in a stand here. Sorry, the stand is over here. It's a backdrop holder stand on another light stand. So this will hold it in place so I can stay within this small shooting area. Now, let me put all of these together so that I can show you what these things can actually do. But before that, let's talk about the camera that I will be using, because it is also very important. So the camera that I'll be using today is my Sony a7R Mark V. But what's critical is the lens that I will be using. I am using the 90mm 2.8 Magtoto. Now, normally when you're doing tight headshots, the best focal length is between 85 to 135. I like the 90mm because number one, it is very affordable, and at the same time, I can close focus, so it's very easy for me to go in close if I just want to, let's say, take pictures of the eyes for beauty makeup. So it's a very flexible lens for the price. So that's a 90mm macro from Sony. Now, you could see that I have my iPad here. Now, what my iPad is doing is basically, it's connected via USB-C to my camera, and this is a live view. So basically what my camera is seeing, my model can see it here, and at the same time I can record everything that my camera is seeing, which then allows me to show you everything that's happening in my camera straight out of the camera. So no editing has been done yet. The final edited images will probably be at the end of the video. Now, what are my settings? I'm at 1/250 because it's a flash sync speed of my camera and my flash. And then I'm at f2.8 ISO 100. Now, what is my actual exposure? Because what you're seeing now is not my actual exposure. This is my actual exposure. You could see that it's pitch black. So in other words, with these settings, it is actually removing all the existing ambient light. Okay? So let's start shooting. Oh, by the way, my white balance is set at 5600 Kelvin because these lights are set at 5600 Kelvin. Now, let's see what this setup can do. So what I did here is that I have now, as I said earlier, my backdrop set up on a light stand. So it's actually here at the very edge of this wooden floor. So we're within the 4-meter range. Then I have the reflector here. And you see, this is the one I was telling you earlier. It allows me now to have my light right on top of my camera so that my camera can see through here without having the light stand. So this arm is truly fantastic. Okay? So I think it's time for me to call in my wife, Coco, who will be my subject for today. Come on in, babe. Wow, you look so amazing, babe. As in, amazing, amazing. And of course, we have to thank our good friend, Gold Magtoto, who did Coco's makeup, and Donita for Coco's hair. It's so, wow, it's like beautiful, right? Okay, so do you mind if you stay there for a while so that I can give them actual measurements of how far the background is to Coco? So the background is 4 feet away. This reflector to center is about 2 feet away. To center is another 2 feet away. The height of the light to center is about 6 feet. And the distance of Coco to my camera is about 4 feet. So we're well within this range of this small area. So you can actually create beautiful images like this in a small space. And let's see how this one turns out. Okay, so my flash is set at f3. Now, normally, this is what I would do. Check this one out. I'll turn on the modeling light so that I can see how the light is reflected by the reflector. So look at this. If I do this, you notice the one underneath the chin. It's gone. And there you go. So that means I have the right amount of light hitting, opening up the shadows here underneath. Okay, so I'll turn off my modeling light. Okay, on the count, 1, 2, and beautiful. Beautiful. That's how simple it is. All right, now we start playing. All right, babe. Okay, bring it. There we go. Give me some smile. Okay, fierce first. So another technique to getting fierce images is you ask your subject to actually stare at something. In this particular case, maybe I will ask her to stare at this orange dot right here. So could you mind staring here? Or maybe just at the tip of the lens. Okay. Notice how her glance or her eyes will change. Don't stare at the lens yet, and then now stare at the lens. You notice all of a sudden there's a connection. Okay, on the count, 1, 2, beautiful. Side view a bit, nice. Straight out of the camera, it already looks fantastic. Beautiful. Maybe show them this angle of yours. Yeah, look at that. You look fantastic. Even this angle, chin going here, nice. Look at that. Oops, sorry. Coco is one of those subjects, of course, she is my wife, that I can shoot left or right and she looks fantastic in both angles, right? How about here again? If you notice, if she's facing here, face here, babe, she actually has a fiercer look. And then if she faces here, move your body this way also. Move back. This is a softer look. So it really depends on the type of image that we want to create. So look here again, babe. Nice, beautiful. How about straight towards me so that we can show off the hair? Move here slightly. Nice, beautiful. Lovely. Wow, beautiful. Now, you know what? This wasn't part of the script, but I want to do something. So part of creating something different from something like this is we could get a little bit of hair movement. And I have a specific product just for that. It is this one. It's a brand new product from Cinewind. It's a brand new product from Nightcore, sorry. It's called Cinewind. So this little thing can actually create so much wind. So let's see. Coco's hair now is a bit heavy. So let's see if we can actually get a bit of movement. And hopefully Donita doesn't get mad because I'm going to be ruining her hair. And I'm going to do it while she's here so that she can fix it afterwards, okay? So here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. So normally the wind should be coming from below. And maybe you could do it from here. Nice. Good. Nice. Give me a fierce look, babe. The technique here though, the problem is when you're using wind is that the eyes of the model usually gets dry. So what you could do is you make her face the camera first. Can you look here? Get into your pose. Okay. Then close your eyes. Get your wind correct. And then open your eyes with a fierce look on the count. 1, 2, 3, go. Chin up slightly. Wait, let me get her hair. There we go. Beautiful. I love it. That subtle movement of the hair is beautiful. There, perfect. Chin up. Close your eyes. There. Close your eyes. There, beautiful. Open your eyes now. Good. Good. Nice. Wow. Wow. That glam look on your hair is beautiful. Good job, Donita. Nice. Maybe we'll get it from here slightly. Nice. You move back. Can you move forward? Move forward slightly. There. One step back. All right. Good. Close your eyes. Open your eyes now. 1, 2, 3, go. Beautiful. Beautiful. We started off with this one. This is called your clamshell lighting or clam shape. So you can see like it's a clam. But you could technically move things around. It doesn't have to be straight on. You could move it towards this side and again have it like this. So it's still a clam. However, it is actually hitting her short side. So maybe you could profile now. Let's again turn on my modeling light to see. There we go. Just make sure that I'm reflecting light properly. There. Nice. All right, on the count, tilt your head away from camera. Good. So it gives a different dimension now. We're giving more contrast. The light is coming from the side, which I think I want more to the side, so that I'm doing short side lighting. Good. Oh, beautiful, except that it's overexposed. Make it weaker. Profile going here. Nice. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, handheld. Sorry, guys. It's just going to be handheld.
Oh, sorry.
Looking away. There. That's perfect, babe. Okay, I'll make it a bit brighter. Right now, I'm at 3, settings 3 in the Pro Photo, so that's about 3% power. Now, normally, you don't shoot your subject below because it actually makes you show the double chin. The best way to shoot it is really from above like this to make her slimmer, right? Technically, look at that, she's slimmer already. However, if I want to give more power, I can shoot it from below the chin, like so. Part your mouth slightly. Beautiful. You look fantastic, babe. I love it. There. Now, again, I could shoot her from above. No, I like that shoulder this way, yeah. And then chin down. Good. There we go. Then open your eyes slightly. Nice. With a hint of a smile. Chin down. Yes, there you go. I love it. Chin up a little bit. Good. Part your mouth slightly. Beautiful, babe. You look fantastic. Oh, sorry. It's okay. Then look towards me again. Nice. Good. Look towards me. No, keep your face facing there. And look towards me. Chin away. Yeah. I love it. And final. Beautiful. And those are just little things or 2 things that you could do in a small home studio with this very simple setup. Thank you very much, babe. You look fantastic. You look fantastic. Thank you very much, Gold. Thank you very much, Donita. Fantastic makeup and hair. So again, just to recap, we used a small space. We didn't even go to the very end of the studio, so we had more space to play around with, actually. We just had a collapsible backdrop here. If this were your wall, you could just put this on your wall. You've got a reflector, which for me is perfect, this clamshell reflector. Don't worry, I'll put the link in the description below of Donita and Gold, and at the same time, all the items that I actually used here. And see what a 2-foot Octobank can actually do. This one for me is a game changer. Again, let's show it. This one, this arm, this extension arm is a game changer for me in a small home studio. And did you notice how stable my C-stand was? And of course, using the proper lens is always essential. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a comment in the comment section also to help to help show this video to more people, because it does help the algorithm. Now, if you want to see some of the images that I've created, you could always follow me on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, all at Jiggie Alejandrino. Okay, till the next video.